Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take an item from the Dollar Tree and we tie it to the lectionary text. And this is for New Year's Day, or the first Sunday after Christmas, or the naming of Jesus. The name of Jesus. So I'm primarily focusing on the name of Jesus. This is for the Revised Common Lectionary and the Narrative Lectionary, looking at the name of Jesus. But I'm also going to touch a little bit on the first Sunday after Christmas, or not after Christmas, first Sunday of Christmas. Of course, that text gets the Children's Sermon Springboard of the Year award, very sarcastically. That's Herod killing all the firstborn sons and under 2 years and under, and that makes for a children's sermon right there. A lot of mayhem and murder. All right, maybe not, but starting with the name of Jesus. I'm going to talk about names that we know. One of the things I found at the Dollar Tree is a scavenger hunt, Dora the Explorer. And some of your kids will know Dora. All you have to do is point to it. Who is this? It's Dora. Who's this? That's Boots. In here you can find Swiper. Swiper, no swiping. All kinds of things. There's Swiper right there. We've got, I'm forgetting the cow's name, but they'll know it. But different names like this. You could ask them a question: who is the person that sings Let It Go? And they'll know Elsa. And so different names that they know right off the top of their head. And then talking about today, we celebrate when they bless Jesus and they give Jesus the name of Jesus, and what that name means for us. That when we hear, like when I hear Swiper, excuse me, I just want to go, Swiper, no swiping. I have an automatic response. When we hear the word Jesus, or we hear the name Jesus, there's a response that is called forth, it's called out of us, and that is of grace and of love, because we know that in Jesus, God has come to us in a very special way. So I'm working on that with the name of Jesus. New Year's Day, you could look back in the text. I've got a couple texts in the Dollar Store Children's Sermons. I've got a couple on forgiveness, which is a great thing because we can talk about the promises people make on New Year's Eve, about New Year's resolutions, and I thought about having a chocolate bar and eating the chocolate bar and say, for New Year's I gave up chocolate, and I'm eating it already. And talking about the things the promises we break, and the fact that God still loves us and forgives us and redeems us. New Year's Day, things that are made new. And we can talk about forgiveness and absolution and all of those kind of things. For the first Sunday of Christmas, one of the things here is scavenger hunt has a lot to do with finding something. And in this text, Herod hears of the birth of Jesus and wants to find him. But Herod wanting to find Jesus is different than the way we want to find Jesus. We want to find Jesus because we have been found by God. We want to love because we've been loved by God. Herod wants to find Jesus to get rid of him because he's scared of him. And you can talk about the scavenger hunt this way, but ultimately, I would go with the fact that Herod is scared of Jesus because of the change that would mean for Herod, things like that. But ultimately, that the way that God works, instead of Herod trying to find Jesus, it's Jesus and God that finds us. And you could use the springboard in the scavenger hunt. So that's a direction I'm going with the children's sermon. I would go with the children's sermon on that text. I'm doing the naming of Jesus. But if you're going to use the text that I say gets the Children's Sermon Springboard of the Year award, maybe looking at being found and searching for something, but then the fact that God is the one who finds us. So I hope these can be springboards for your own thinking and your own children's sermon. And as always, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic new year. Yeah. All right. Thanks.